He's not backed into a corner! Hercules is moving closer and closer to Jack! Somehow he's closing in and holding off Ripper's attacks at the same time!
Get out of my sight, you monster!
How rude. You know you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them, but that was far too close. How fortunate that I had my umbrella. Now, what were you saying a moment ago? Aren't you going to crush my malice?
Of course I am. Right now. I'll cut you down head on and finish this! Oh, Nemean lion! Devour my body whole!
What's happening to him? It looks like... his tattoos are growing!
Hercules Exodus. The first labor of Hercules. Nemean lion!
Spectacular, sir.
Did he just snap a dislocated shoulder back into place? That's gotta hurt.
The labor we delight in physics pain. Truer words have never been written.
What did you say?
Oh my, you haven't heard that line before? You really ought to read more.
Those words,
I am the one who wrote those words. They're from Macbeth, by the way.
You're Shakespeare.
Yes, and I think that gentleman is a fan of mine. I can't say I'm glad to hear it. Apparently he read my works, but they could not stop his reign of terror.
What a splendid first act that was. Now then, what say you and I raise the curtain on Act 2?
Jack the Ripper continues throwing his knives! More knives! A strategy change! Instead of close-range combat, he's jumping around in all directions! Hercules seems to be stuck playing defense! Oh, hold on! This might be what he was waiting for! He's closing in fast! Jack can't run away anymore! There? No, wait! He's standing on wires! He's strung piano wires all over the place!
How long must your cheap tricks continue?
Good sir, did you bring an umbrella? It rains in London quite often, you see, so do be careful. Such a pity you destroyed my umbrella. I could have let you borrow that one.
All I have to do is knock them down.
Jack's using his piano wires to fling the knives even faster, and they're bouncing off the wires, going every which way! Hercules is caught in a storm where the raindrops are blades! He can't block them all!
Brother Hercules! I can't watch this! You can do this!
You know, honestly, I kinda have mixed feelings about this one.
I know. I feel bad cheering for the
We
gods.
have to believe in Hercules. In Alcides. Because he's our hero. Let him know we believe!
The sixth labor, Hercule Exodus. I call upon the Gust Summoner, Stimalian Burn!
How wonderful! I love it. More, more. I want you to feel the fire.
What's that?
I knew you were special. You have a strong and unwavering will, and it's such a lovely color. Splendid. I'm looking forward to this.
What are you talking about?
I can hardly wait to see what color you'll become the moment the life leaves your body. It's so exciting.
You're insane.
The course of true love never did run smooth. You know, countless emotions of countless colors are born from the human heart as we live. But when the time comes for us to die, fear destroys them all. It changes the hue of the heart itself and dyes it a pure, brilliant color. Tell me, can you imagine anything more exquisite?
Fear, huh? Well, that's a shame. Too bad. My heart won't ever be that color. Because there's only one thing I'm afraid of.
And that is the death of justice!
Another knife attack from Jack! Can he put enough distance between them? He's got nowhere else to go!
We both know that bell is tolling for you. Surrender now.
And there's the escape wire! He's flying through the air! Down he goes! Jack the Ripper's holding on to Big Ben for dear life!
Enough of these games!
Attempt to save his skin, but why isn't he using his weapon?
You're wasting your time. It's useless, don't you understand that? A divine body can only be wounded by a divine weapon!
Oh!
No! Alcides, no! What just happened? Hercules! Got his arm on!
A giant man-made clock just chopped off a god's arm!
I see now. You planned this from the start!
Why, yes. I'm glad that you finally noticed, sir.
Oh, so...
So the gloves were the real divine treasures all along?
Yes. I would have told you sooner, but it slipped my mind somehow. As the 11th of We 13, Loke's abilities are unique. There is a special power hidden within her name. A power called Saber Rattler.
You know, there's nothing quite like a fine pair of tailor-made gloves. So elegant, so comfortable, and so versatile. Observe what a simple touch can do. With these, a tiny pebble can be made a force of destruction, and an ordinary clock face becomes strong enough to cut down a god. Now, I can tell you're no fool, so I trust you've realized the breadth of my power. You're in a whole world of